Welcome to H3 Oasis, Celebrity ER, as in energy readings. I'm your host, Chi, your psychic energy healer, and joining me today are co-hosts Misty and Sean. In this podcast, we take a unique spin into the fascinating world of psychic celebrity readings. Imagine celebrities in the ER, not for a health crisis, but for a psychic energy reading. We will divinely see into their stories, uncovering relatable insights and healing wisdom along the way. Get ready for a dose of healing tea. The ingredients include wisdom, fun, and enlightenment. We'll explore how the experiences of celebrities are surprisingly relatable and how their journeys can offer healing insights for all of us. Join me as we uncover, inspire, and heal in every episode. Tap the like button, subscribe now, and let's heal together. Hey, LaShawn. Hey, Misty.
Hey.
Hi.
So who do we have in the ER tonight?
Go for it, Sean.
Chrisley's.
The Chrisleys. I love the Chrisleys.
They just got out. They just got outside.
I love the Chrisleys. Okay. So I am Chi, your host and energy reader, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Misty and LaShawn. And I do give private readings. If you're interested in a private reading, please go to Hauahholistichealing.com, or you can Google Hauahholistichealing.com and see all of the wonderful reviews of people having success with their energy readings. If that's something you're interested in, I will meet you over there. But tonight we have the Chrisleys in the ER. What is our question for the Chrisleys? LaShawn, take it away.
So I just got to start from the beginning.
Okay.
Oh,
Todd, is he really into, let's just say, women?
Todd. Either way,
I
I
know.
love Todd. Either
no.
way.
I want to meet him
love
in
Todd.
person.
I just feel
Let's
like I can get
love.
naked in front of Todd and it won't be an issue.
I
Okay.
think
let's
he's,
see.
what is the word?
Todd. How do you feel? Okay. We've been here before, ladies. We know that Todd is
Oh,
of a generation. And that's all I'm
ah,
going to say with that. Todd is of a generation that he is going to try to remain as what is respectful in his eyesight. Okay.
Okay, so for example, it's right. Okay.
But
Mhm.
yeah. So what's our next question? I love the Chrisleys.
did they steal this money or are they set up?
Disclaimer, before I go back into the energy, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only, but I am a seer, so we're going to see. What did you all do with your money, Chrisleys? What did you all do with your money? Well, the Chrisleys, I'm seeing that they did what a lot of people do. Okay. When they have money, they find all kinds of ways to get extra money and not to pay taxes and do all these types of things. And, I don't know what they were accused of. I didn't read it all. I don't know what they did. All I know is they were doing what most of their peers are doing
They just got caught.
on their tax bracket. The people that are up on their
Right.
tax bracket, they're doing what most of them are doing.
They're all doing it, and
They're all
meanwhile,
doing,
and all them.
yeah. So
That's
that's
it.
what I see in the energy.
So why are they not close with the oldest daughter? Because she's been MIA ever since there was a Chrisley show.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see. Well, she came on there I think the first season or something like that.
Yeah, the earlier seasons. But you always hear about Savannah, Grayson, and Chase.
But then why
Chase.
are they raising a
So the
granddaughter?
oldest daughter from your previous marriage. Oldest daughter from your previous marriage. Why are you not around? Why are you not around? Oldest daughter. Well, you're not around. Oh, she said my dad is a liar. And I don't know anything about her and what I do remember her from that first season,
Think of
but
her
this
name.
is really weird. The first thing came out, she said my dad is a liar. What do you feel that your dad is lying about? What do you feel that your dad is lying about? She thinks that everything that he is now is all an act. It's all a front.
Oh, you talking about him on the TV show? A man that's on a television show, you think it's an act? Oh, okay.
What part of him is an act? What part of him is an act? How he is with his family, and I really hate
Don't say it.
I'm here to heal, not hurt. There's some more inside things going on within that family that we don't know about. Of course, it is obviously, but I'm trying to find a way of saying it so that I am not hurting anyone. I'm not trying to get on the bad side of anyone that we do a reading. We're here, like I said, we're here for healing. But who his first set of children believe that he is not what is portrayed to us.
I can believe that.
Okay. And I'm not talking about his sexuality. I'm talking about him
Mhm.
as a father, him as a
Mhm.
husband, him as the family man, those types of things. There are things that they don't believe that is authentic with their father that we see.
Mm.
And I am seeing some details of that, but I will not go into the details of that.
Sure.
Maybe later, ladies, when we're off camera.
But does that mean if you do have two marriages, can you not evolve and change? But
Did we evolve and change? Oh, I'm hearing the oldest one say, "You're not living your truth."
um,
I can feel that because you know what? I don't think that a regular person could get a TV show, an award-winning television show. Just being
but
natural.
sometimes people just have a star quality about them. I mean, I
I
They
do.
mean,
do.
I know
I
I
love
I
the
do.
whole
get it.
family.
We are stars, but that's different. I'm just saying, and we have a podcast. I mean, but yeah,
I wonder if there's some jealousy there with the
Let's
children.
see. Is there any jealousy? Um, Oldest daughter. I don't know your name. Oldest daughter. How do you feel about his family that he's with now? How do you feel about the family? Just that good for them. It's not real.
then why is the bell here?
There's no jealousy because she feels like it's just not.
But
She thinks it's not real because he's not being real.
there's a son also. Remember there was an older.
That was in and out of rehab and all. The
Yes.
one that has the little girl that
Yeah,
they
That's Chloe's dad.
dang right.
Okay. Yeah, I always feel kind of bad for him. Like he was a little
Okay,
way.
so let's go into his energy and see how he feels about his father.
You
I
remember
forget his name too. Oldest son of Todd
The
Chrisley,
baby is from the boy. The
father
daughter.
of Chloe.
Okay, see, I
Yes.
got it wrong. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, the father of Chloe's father. How do you feel about your dad, Todd Chrisley? He said he wasn't there. He didn't protect me.
Mm.
He wasn't there.
Uh,
See, his oldest set of children just have a totally different
they had
view.
a different
Yeah.
experience.
They had a different experience with him, but that doesn't mean Todd can't grow and can't change. But
Agree.
how they see him is just how they see him. And I don't think there's almost any amount of changing that he can do. They're just going to have to work on their own traumas and heal their own traumas.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
know personally in my own life with several family members who sometimes your parents can be with one person in their early part of their years and
Yes.
not know how to be a good parent. not
Yeah.
know how to be a good husband or wife. And then later on down the line, mature, become awesome parents, awesome husbands and wives. And then the children from the second marriage get a whole different experience. And it doesn't matter how great the parent becomes, that child from that first experience will never see you as great because they need to heal what their experience has been. And until they heal that, they're not going to see the truth of who the parent has become. I've seen it many times.
Yeah.
Many times. Yeah. So they just had a different experience with him. Let me ask his younger children. Let's go with Chase. Is it Chase?
It's
Because I think he's
Savannah,
older.
Chase.
Is it
I
Savannah and
think
Chase?
it's Chase, Savannah, and Grayson, I
And then
believe.
Grayson. Chase, how do you feel about your father, Todd Chrisley? Chase, how do you feel about your father, Todd Chrisley? See, totally different experience.
Yeah.
Totally different experience. He's like, we're a family. We have our issues, but that's my dad. Like a totally different type of bond, totally different type of love. It's very
They had a
it's a
different
father-son
experience.
relationship. It's a great father-son relationship. Do they have their moments? I can feel that like any other family, but totally different experience. They're getting the better of Todd, the more mature, probably from what he used to be and what he is now. So yeah.
And maybe because there were two different marriages.
Yeah.
Two different experiences.
Like I said, I can personally say I've seen in my own household where my father was married to someone before he married, my mother. And who my father was when I was growing up, there's a great age difference. Who my father was when I was growing up, there was no better man on this planet. He was the best father. I witnessed a great husband. I mean, to me and his stepchildren. Now, he has a child that he had from a previous marriage. Did he have that same experience? No, my father, from the stories, are very immature. He was growing and learning and maturing. He did not get the same experience that I got. So, that's just a journey, unfortunately, that some of us will experience. But I can provide witness to say people do change. Parents change, people mature, and they evolve. And I just wish that everyone who got the parent that was not mature or evolved, I wish them healing from whatever experiences they had. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm seeing. That I'm seeing this same type of family dynamic with the
All right.
Chrisleys.
Well, I'm gonna lighten it up a little bit. Why did they move to Nashville?
Okay, go ahead. Why? Okay, why did they move? I thought they moved here because they were going to school, but okay.
I thought they moved because they were getting
Yeah,
into some
well, who
money
knows?
trouble
That's
from
what I'm
Atlanta.
saying. Why did they move to
Chrisley,
Nashville?
why did you all move to Nashville? First, they like the city of Nashville, but I'm also hearing more opportunities. Um, something about money. I'm hearing something about money. Moving to Nashville because more money in Nashville. And I don't know what do you mean more money in Nashville? There was something they were getting around. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna go that deep into it, but there's something that they were getting around. Coming to Nashville helped them get more money or keep money.
I
Something to
believe.
do with
I can
money.
believe that. Yep. Probably has something to do with it.
But I did feel that they did actually like the city of Nashville as well. They actually liked it too. But something to do with money. Getting around it, keeping it, making more money in Nashville.
Okay. I
So are him and Julie, are they really do they
How they feel about each other?
yeah,
Okay.
stop, Sean.
Todd, how do you feel about Julie?
I love
Todd, how do you feel about Julie?
I love Julie. She'll snatch him up in a minute.
I like baby snatch him up.
Love.
Todd, how do you feel about Julie?
Oh no. Don't say it. How does
It's
Julie feel
almost
about
like
Todd?
I love her. That's my best friend.
He says
Yep.
that a lot
That's my
in his
Mhm.
interviews.
friend.
He
That's my best
references that.
friend.
He references that
Mhm.
quite often.
That's my
Mhm.
Yep.
friend.
How does she feel about that?
How does she?
Does she feel fulfilled
Okay,
in their marriage?
let's see. Julie Chrisley, how do you feel about Todd? In your heart of hearts, how do you feel about Todd? I feel a little hurt there and a little bit of resentment in her own choices.
Like, what did you get us into?
So
Hurt?
she knows him.
Mhm.
She
Mm,
knows
Mhm.
him.
mhm.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So not a lot of pain, not like a just this is the choice I made. I'm living with it. And he's a good person and he's my friend, but I know him.
Well, outside of that, does she feel the right word? Mad at him because of their situation, them having to go to jail? Was that more his doing or equal parts?
Who is the main cause of going to jail? I immediately heard Todd always wants more. Todd always wants more. I heard her say, Todd wants more. He always wants more.
Never
So
satisfied.
I feel a little resentment towards Todd
Yes,
with
that's the
that.
word I was looking for, resentment. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, I feel a little resentment towards Todd. He wants more. Oh, I'm feeling the energy. Okay. So, did you take part in once I said, like I said, disclaimer, entertainment purposes only, you guys. Did you I'm seeing her say, like, how we see her on the show, Todd, just, you know, okay, whatever, Todd. Just
Yeah,
she
just
just
kind of
goes
okay, whatever you
along.
want. She just went along to get along. Yeah.
She goes along. She goes along with it. So there's a little resentment there. How do you feel about you going to jail? You and Julie in jail. How do you feel about that?
He was.
He's truly sorry. He's truly sorry.
I
Truly
mean,
apologetic to her and his family.
they wasn't in
Truly.
Gen Pop though, were they?
Huh?
Were they
No.
Do
in
what?
Gen Pop?
No.
General population? Were they like in the
Yeah,
Martha
they went
Stewart
club fed.
jail?
He's just sorry that
Yeah.
Julie had to experience
But
going to
they went.
jail.
I know it's a bad experience, but they were still in club fed. They went at
Yeah.
201.
They had bottle
Yeah. Yeah, they
service.
went at
Yeah.
201. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
I wonder how Nanny Faye is this. She's still alive.
Oh my gosh, love
Who?
her so much.
Who?
Okay, go ahead.
Nanny Faye.
Nanny Faye, the
Yeah, she's still
grandmother,
alive. She
Todd's
is.
mom,
Mother.
everything.
That's his
His mother,
that's his
Todd's
mom.
mother is
Todd's
still
mother.
alive. Yes.
Nanny Faye.
Nanny Faye. I love Nanny Faye.
Me too. I'm gonna go to the casino with
Nanny
her.
Faye. How do you feel, Nanny Faye? Todd need his butt whipped. Like he need his, but she said a cuss word. He need his whip
Oh, she definitely said a cuss
for
word.
that. For that. Devastated. I cannot believe this. She was very angry, very hurt and angry
Mhm.
that they got themselves in this situation. Very hurt and angry. Like a mother, like you would
Mhm.
expect. Very hurt and angry.
Yeah.
I want to know a question from Savannah because I did see this quite a bit. Savannah felt like her parents should have never been in jail. They didn't do anything wrong. That it was, I think she even wrote to Trump or something. And she said that they were wrongfully accused, that it was something wrong with the system for putting them in jail. I want to know, does Savannah really believe that, or does she know the truth? Savannah, how do you feel about your parents' court case? Savannah. I hate to say this.
Don't say it then. We'll
I
move
love
on.
Savannah. Savannah, let's put it this way, is very sheltered. Very sheltered
Okay.
mentally.
Very, very privileged.
Very
In a box.
sheltered in a box.
Yep.
In a box.
She lives in a bubble. She's not very connected with reality very well.
Yep.
Privileged. I love
Yeah.
Savannah, but honey,
Sweet girl,
they were
but she
outside,
is
honey, at Neiman's.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Bloomingdale's.
Yeah.
You know, Bloomingdale's. That's about as far as she's gone. Not very connected. Not very connected. I'm going to ask Chase, how do you feel about the situation with your parents going to jail? He's a little more in touch with reality than Savannah is. Not a whole lot, but a little bit more in touch with reality than Savannah is. Definitely.
What about Grayson? He's the baby out of the kid. Grayson, honey, is a man. He's so handsome.
I think Grayson, the energy that you're going to get from him is that he's kind of tired of dealing with this, and he probably don't want the spotlight, because the last thing they said about him was that he's putting boundaries up for him being on television. So that's, yeah.
Good for him.
So that makes me think that.
Grayson, how do you feel about your family? Grayson, how do you feel about your family? What's in your energy, Grayson, for your family? Oh, he was so hurt. Oh, this gives me bad chills. When his parents went to jail, he was losing mommy and daddy. When I say hurt, like weeping, sobbing cry that mommy and daddy are leaving and they're going to jail. This devastated him. Devastated him.
I hate
Oh,
that.
that breaks my heart. Okay, so how are you feeling now that they're home? Oh, so what they did now was he now has an abandonment wound. He now has an abandonment wound that he will have to deal with. Abandonment wounds are one of the hardest wounds to heal in your adult life if you have an abandonment wound from your childhood. He has resentment and hurt, loves his parents, but he is now guarded with them. How much he allows people in even emotionally. Because what if you leave me again?
That explains why he set up those boundaries.
That hurt. That hurt my heart. His energy is, I really almost want to cry and weep right now. His energy is very sad.
Yeah.
And what I already hate to see for them now, like they're, just getting out of jail. And of course, they're doing a reality show because I'm sure there's a big check that's coming along with it. I feel like they're already repeating the pattern. Let's get this last chunk of change real quick.
Yeah.
Are they coming back out with her? I didn't know. Are they coming back out with another one?
Yes, they have. I don't know if it started already or it. I know I've seen clips of the previews of the show, and I hate that for them. I feel like they didn't have any time to heal or the trauma from being in jail and being away from your family, just all the things.
How is the family doing as a whole? How is the family doing as a whole? Okay. There has been arguments. There's resentment there. It's just not the same.
Yeah.
That family that we used to see before, that was that happy-go-lucky in a bubble, the bubble has been popped. Okay? And now they have gotten a strong dose of reality. Now, when I say a strong dose of reality, trauma has hit all of them, and they all will have to heal from this. Every family member will have to heal. But trauma has made its way to every single family member.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're trying to work through this. Are they in counseling?
I hope
Yeah.
so.
I see them talking to someone
Yeah. I think
professionally.
they're filming that too.
Oh, they are? Okay, I don't
and
know. Okay.
separately and together, I
I
hope.
don't know, but I know they filming the one that I think they're together. I think they're filming that.
Okay.
I know I see them going
That one might
separately.
not be filmed.
Okay, almost separately and together because they are I see them trying to come together for a session. So I don't know if they've done that yet, if I'm seeing future, but yes, together and separate. 'Cause, yeah, the bubble has been popped.
Yeah.
Any other questions before we get to the divine lesson for this? Because there's so many. There's no
Yeah.
way we're not going to be on a podcast
Right.
all night getting to all the divine lessons. There's going to be a lot
Right.
of them for this one.
How can they
But
heal
let's
this?
get to just maybe one or two of them. What is the divine lesson for the Chrisleys? What is the divine lesson for the Chrisleys? Honesty is the first thing I heard.
Mm.
Make sense?
Honesty.
That's
This
like
family has avoided a lot of honesty in many different areas. Todd, be honest with yourself. Julie, be honest with
Give your Luther.
yourself.
bye.
The major theme for this family, divine lesson, is when you're not living in honesty. I mean, the whole theme of this family is honesty. So what's the prescription for the viewers here? Let's go ahead and write it out.
I don't know. Sometimes
So
it's got to be broken all down to rebuild.
yes,
That's a good.
thank you, Misty. That is very true. When you have built a life based on deceit and not full honesty, it will fall apart. It will eventually fall apart. And hopefully you rebuild your life with the building blocks of truth so that it won't fall again.
Yeah.
Join us on the next energy reading, Celebrity ER. And please put in the comments the well-known figures that you want to hear about. We want to hear from you. Hit the like button, comment. We want to hear your opinions. We want to hear your views. And please don't forget your follow-up visit to Hauahholistichealing.com. I'll see you there for that. But tune back in for the next one. Thank you, ladies.
He said.